1. Hi everyone, welcome to the Friday Edge, where we have real talk, we expect real results, and where we believe anything is possible. Today we are in beautiful Sarasota, Florida, right by Siesta Key, and we've been enjoying a family vacation this week, so I'm coming to you from the beautiful beach this week, as you can see by the palms in the background. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about some things that are maybe not the most popular things to talk about, but they're a reality and part of our life. I heard a quote this week that went something like this: living in victory involves staring down defeat over and over and over again, refusing to be beaten by anything. You know, words like defeat, setbacks, flops, failures, those aren't words that any of us like to hear, but in reality, they're a part of life. And, you know, anytime that we step out into something new or we put ourselves into an uncomfortable position, that is usually part of the process of walking out the things that we're supposed to walk out, are those things. In the past 6 months or so, a little bit more than that, I've been working on an innovative solution for hiring people, getting the right people in the right places, really with the heart for businesses also to succeed by having those right people in the right place. So in the process of all that, I've been developing business plan, and I've had many conversations with professionals about my idea and the concepts behind them, and asking for feedback, for just for them to poke holes in it, to see what could be better with it, because I really want it to be a refined thing. So in the process of that, you know, I've gotten a lot of feedback, and that's really good. But over time, that feedback can begin to feel like I'm failing, and that how am I ever going to get past this? How am I ever going to develop this? How am I ever going to do these things? And, you know, I have a choice. I've had a choice. I can either stare at those setbacks, I can stare at those things, you know, great, I have to go to the drawing board yet again. I can either stare at those things and say, I refuse to let them beat me, or I can give in to them. And, you know, and I've experienced this in my own life, as I'm sure you have too. It's like when we feel stuck, and then pretty soon we withdraw from other people, and then we feel defeated. We feel like we failed and we're a failure, and we begin to believe all these things that just simply are not true. You know, my thought is that if God gives us an idea, if He has a purpose on our life, He created us with that purpose in mind. And He most certainly has given us everything we need to walk that purpose out, including putting us around the right people to give us that feedback, to help refine the ideas, to speak into our life. And, you know, He's not going to just let us high and dry. And so my thought is, what if we begin to look at those setbacks, those things that could be a failure, those flops, those things that are hard, what if we begin to look at them as an opportunity rather than a defeat or a failure? You know, John Maxwell says, what you're going through isn't your life, but it's simply a frame in your life. So when we think of things in that perspective, we think about a movie and we think about one scene. You know, these scenes, these failures, these defeats, these setbacks are often just one scene in the movie of our life. Just one scene. But oftentimes, the enemy, he wants us to think they're our entire life. He wants us to put all of our eggs into the basket of this one scene of the movie. And, you know, when in reality, it is just a frame. It's just one thing, and it's all how we view that as to how we will respond, what will happen out of that. So what if we look at it as an opportunity to refine our idea, to refine our product, the thing that we're working on, to make it better? What if we look at it as an opportunity to learn personally? What can I do better? How can I respond differently the next time? How can I be able to take critiquing and feedback and really apply it to my life and not become offended by it? Why do I get offended when I get feedback? Asking ourselves those questions and really bettering ourselves. What if we look at failure as an opportunity to succeed? It's simply on the road to succeeding. So today I just want to encourage you again to stare defeat, to stare failure in the face and say, I refuse to give up, and I refuse to be beaten by you. I will walk out my purpose on the earth because God has given it. He's wired me to do it, and He has given me everything I need to do it, and I will not give up. So today, be encouraged. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and remember, we've got this. We're going to overcome, and we will move forward, because remember, in the end, our place here on the earth is to influence the people around us and to make a difference and to walk out the purpose for which we are called. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you again next Friday on the Friday Edge.